I found a use for the cabin light in the car. That one that your parents say don't turn it on at night while you're driving because it's illegal or you'll get into a crash. I think that's a lie. And so I got that light on right now. So anyway, maybe I'll show you at the stop sign when it's safe. I gotta do a big merge. I apologize. I have some stuff loaded up to talk about. I gotta do a big merge right now. All right. Double merge. All right. Anyway, so I'd like to talk about some stuff. I'm in a good mood. I realized I didn't even really want to make a video, but I was thinking about my channel, this channel, and I was just like, I either make a video when I'm in a bad mood, or I make a video when I came to a new conclusion on something and want to share it. And I might remember a few conclusions during this, but I'm really just making this video to just kind of talk, and I'm in a relatively good mood. I mean, okay, I'll have some points in here for sure. Okay, stay with me if you want to stay with me. I don't know. Can't force you to do anything. But anyway, there was something that popped up after I made the decision to make a video. Just like, oh, I could talk about this thing. So the thing is, well, I was gonna let you know what's going on in my life a little bit. So I bought an electric vehicle. I'm not driving it currently. I'm driving my good old 2009 Honda Accord with 176,000 miles on it. Honestly, I probably would have kept this car had it got probably just like 6 miles per gallon better, and that probably would have been the difference. But this thing gets 22 miles per gallon in gas, and I'm in California right now. I'm planning to be here for a while. Perhaps I move here, for many years. I'm not sure, but planning the next year and a half here at least. That could change too. But anyway, the gas prices here, man, they got up the other week at the cheapest gas pump near me. It's like $5.85 a gallon, and I'm over in the suburbs in Temecula, Murrieta. There's no cars close at all, so I'm gonna show you the cabin light. The cabin light, I believe that's what you call it, cabin light. Anyway, I don't want to make you think I'm unsafely driving, moving my camera around, but some people will still have a dang problem with recording while I'm driving, even though I literally always drive with one hand anyway, and all I'm doing is holding my phone down here. I can take a quick glance. Anyway, it's not unsafe. It's unsafe to actually pay attention to the phone. Anyway, pay more than a glance's attention. Anyway, so what was I talking about? EV. So I get 22 miles per gallon in this thing. This thing is a beast. It's like a tank. It's like it's probably the biggest generation of Honda Accord. Generation being like the range of years. I think this one's year range is 2007 to 2009. I might be off on that, but anyway, these things are big and they got a lot of room. So if you want to move a bunch of stuff and whatever, it's beneficial for that. But for surface street gas mileage at 22 miles per gallon, it's like, I think I need at least 28. If I had 28, I'd probably stick with the gas. And but I've been doing a lot of DoorDash, and I'm planning on doing a lot of DoorDash, for a while. So I was like, I gotta get an EV. So I got an EV. And if you're real curious, I'll tell you the EV if you ask me in the comment. Might take a while for me to get back to you. So I'm gonna live in this EV. I'm going to sleep in my car, and that's gonna be my home for probably a long time. Hey, I never know. You never know what life holds. Maybe I find a sweet honey and put that honey in some tea and call it a biscuit. No, I don't know. I was hoping I'd find something funny there, and it didn't work out, but that's okay. It just made no sense. Still slightly funny. I don't know. Awkward laugh on my part. Post bad joke. Why am I narrating myself? I don't know. Anyway, you know, I'm trying a little bit to be funny. A little bit. And whatever. Let's move on. So we got the EV, and yeah, I'm planning to live in it. And now I'm coming to the point I was that popped in my head. That doesn't have to be the whole purpose of this video, but maybe it will end up being, because honestly, I'm almost home, and I don't know how long I want this video to be, but anyway, so the point is, I have now within the past few weeks truly accepted. Now, I bet I could still grow in this and get better at it, but I've flipped the switch in my brain. I've accepted Adam likeness am not normal. By the way, yeah, I think my channel name is Adam Lee, but my name is Adam Lee likeness. Lee is my middle name. Anyway, no relation to Bruce Lee. I wish. Anyway, maybe I would have a small pee-pee if I was related, though, because you know about Asians. You know, poor Bruce Lee. Anyway, he compensated for it, though. Damn, this freaking. Yeah, one sec. Let me get parked so I can see the curb, and then I'll probably turn on that filter. Turn on the light again when I say filter. So, all right. Ooh, there is a street lamp right there. What if I park up there, huh? Nah. Alright, let's go ahead and see if this drains my battery to hell. About to sell my car. And my battery's on the last legs. It's like the best battery ever. It's a Honda battery, and it's lasted, I want to say, since the car has been bought, I think it's the original battery, 14 years, which is insane, but I read online, and in some cases it can't happen. I think my teeth look kind of yellow there, but I take really good care of my teeth, and I just hate how they look. Some days they look more yellow than others. It's so weird. I brush and floss after every single meal, and I do some other steps to help it too. Anyway, getting away from what I was saying, basically the point, one of the points I wanted to make, perhaps the only main point in the video, is like be yourself, right? But beyond that is like, feel free to be weird. Feel free to do things that most people say, nah, not safe, bro. Living in your car, sleeping in your car, not safe. It's not safe, young man. I've heard so many people say it's not safe. Usually it's females. Maybe it's always that way, but texting a girl the other day, and she was saying that, and I was like, I feel safe as hell, dude. You know what's not safe? You're sleeping on the street. You know, if I start saying, hey, this is my new way to save money, you know what? Car insurance is too much, I'm moving to the street. Then you could be like, you're a fucking idiot. And in which case I'll be like, I'm gonna be myself. No, in that case, I really would be an idiot if I willingly went and lived on the street. That being said, could make some camping videos out in the wilderness and be like camping with Steve Wallace, the guy who unfortunately had his wife die semi-recently, 6 months, a year ago now, probably. But he like camped like in the McDonald's drive-through, behind like donation bins, camp under bridges, but you know, he's like a millionaire, probably, you know, well over a millionaire, and so, but he doesn't need to. But anyway, but sleep in the car, bro, it is pretty safe, you know. Sure, it's not quite as safe as a house, sure, but I feel damn good about it. I can go from asleep to have my car moving in 10 seconds or less, you know. Yeah, I mean, you know, and that's the thing. So in some ways, it could be looked at as safer, like, especially if you have a few seconds, like before, if someone's trying to break in through the window, if they can't break it immediately, you can move your house. I can run away with my house at I think the max speed on my car is like 135 miles per hour, the one I'm getting. And what could I do? See, I'm right next to the house I'm renting a room at right now. And what the fuck can I do if the bad guy comes in? It's like, I can run, but how fast can I go? I can go like, I was gonna say 20 something miles per hour. I was like, wait, no. Usain Bolt is like in the 20s. What's the fastest I could run? Probably somewhere between like 15 and 20, and I would like only be able to hold it for a few minutes. Like sprinting, I don't usually sprint that much. I do it once in a while, but maybe I'm overestimating. Hey, if you guys know running, if you know that someone who's in like just okay shape, like I work out almost every day, but I do cardio. I get my heart rate up to 160, but I'm usually not running. I'm using a Stairmaster elliptical, so that's the thing. Anyway, tangents on tangents on tangents on tangents. Bougie, Prada, tangents. Nah, I don't like bougie shit. I don't like Prada, Versace. I don't like any of that. I don't like luxury shit. But I can appreciate really good art, so there is a line to draw, and it's not, I just think luxury should be diminished by a lot. But yeah, I could ramble for a long time, but I always think when I look at the time, we're at 11 minutes and 16 seconds on the video. Don't want to make it too crazy long. If you would like if you would like to hear more ramblings, which I could do, maybe I'll make a second video. Maybe I will make a second video right after this. Break it up a little bit, but it's not going to be part 1, part 2. It's just going to be whatever the hell I want it to be. But yeah, I guess I just want to wrap up and like really say, because I didn't really beat into it. I didn't really delve into it as deep as I wanted to. That's a better word for it. Better phrase is like, I just really don't give a fuck anymore about like people saying, sleeping in your car. And even I don't give a fuck about anymore what people don't say and just are thinking, And so sure, I could be imagining that they're thinking stuff, but sometimes it's pretty obvious, like sleeping in the car. It's not something most people approve of and shit, And I truly have got to the point where I'm like, nah, this is awesome. Y'all are the dumb motherfuckers just spending on this rent and shit, bro. Now, the people buying houses, that's awesome if you can afford it and shit. I can't afford it. And I'm not even close to being able to afford it. And, that's another story, buying equity, owning things is awesome. And I'm buying this car. I have a loan on it. But I'm on the way to buy it. I'm doing a pretty big down payment. My monthly is only going to be around like $300 a month, as long as they approve me for like the 72-month loan. That being said, I'm trying to pay it off in the first year and a half, but I like the idea of a 72-month loan in case like I don't know, something happened and I wasn't able to like work, then it's a pretty low monthly payment to deal with. So anyway, we're pretty much gonna finish this video now, but I might talk a little bit more about this on the next video, and then hopefully if I can magically come up with like another topic to talk about, then I'll be happy to talk about that as well. This car is being sketchy as hell right now, right next to me. What you doing, bitch? What you doing? Anyway, all right, y'all have a good night. And seriously, if you are confident in what venture you're doing, whatever action you're doing, whatever thing, and you're really being honest with yourself, make sure you're honest with yourself. Oh boy. Oh, I just figured out what the next topic's going to be. Anyway, if you're really honest with yourself, then fuck those other people. Fuck them. Just, yeah, fuck them. I'll expand it on the next video, most likely. Day 15, I guess 16 NoFap. I remember looking at it, I think earlier today, and it was like, said over 15 days, so. Yeah, it's starting to just become, yeah, I've gone through like 2 tough parts. It was like the end of 1 week and the end of 2 weeks really hard, and now I'm kind of leveling out. This is what it feels like, but urges will come. Anyway, I could ramble on forever. Second video, probably coming soon. Yeah. Have a good one.